How are you all? Welcome back to all my returning subscribers and all new ones. We're going to be sitting and chatting for a little while, and I'm going to do some more of my blanket, which is coming along. So, not that far from finishing, I don't think. So, it will be good once it's finished because then that'll be another blanket for palliative care and whatnot. I hope that you all are well. Is It is a Wednesday morning here for me at a couple minutes off, you know, through a couple minutes off 8 a.m. I did schedule it for 8 a.m., but I thought, well, I've got 3 minutes to go. I'll just get on and start doing it now. So then that way I can get an hour in now and everything. So, and get and work on more of this blanket because it's getting exciting. It's getting close to the end, and all the nice work that you put on it to send it to somewhere that you know is going to love it. So, which will be good. So, yeah. And I think when I do the next blanket, I might go up a hook size, like 6.5 or a 7. We'll see how that goes. Hey, Zach. Good morning, Lisa. Happy Wednesday for you. Yes, it is Wednesday, and happy Tuesday night for you. How you been feeling? I hope you've been feeling good, Zachs. Hope you're, getting better and better, which is good. Got a video of yours there to watch that I need to sit and watch once. I've got a lot of videos to catch up on, but I'm not getting them all done in a day. I'll put it on and let it play. And I watch so many that I can, so, I can only do what I can do in a day. Never enough hours. But if I had more hours, that means more or less sleep. So, any more snow for you, Zach? Have you had more snow where you are? We're supposed to get to 32 degrees Celsius today, which will be about, 90 Fahrenheit. So, good. I can go back to work for February 16th, but for the first weeks, I'm only starting out at 15 hours a week. Oh, that's good that you can get to go back to work. And 16 hours a week because you need to slowly get back into, 15 hours a week because you slowly got to get back into going back to work. And I'm sure where you work, they will understand that because you don't want to be rushing back straight away doing all the hours you're doing and then you're back to square one. Sadly, yes, we got a little today. Oh, okay. Hey, but at least, we could do with the snow to help the little spot fires, but yeah. What is in your cup, please? And remember to hydrate. And don't forget to dehydrate when you drink too much. So, and whatnot. So, yeah. I'll make sure I'll keep hydrated. I got water and Coca-Cola, no sugar. Nightbot's telling us, be respectful, please. Well, at least Nightbot's doing what he should be doing. Sorry if you can hear some banging and guessing whatever my neighbours needed fixing the last 2 days hasn't been fixed. I've done another coaster. Oh, well done, Zach. See, you'll get there, and before you know it, you'll have probably 10 coasters done. Keep practicing, and you'll get better and better and better, and then you'll get on to doing something. I haven't crocheted a coaster yet. I've got to go and buy myself cotton as well, so to do that. Make some up. So, Nightbot said, keep this a safe place and let's have fun. That's what it's all about, is having fun, being respectful, and keeping it a safe place for us all. And whatnot. So, yeah. But, we do like to keep things a safe place and whatnot. And what colour are you doing your coasters in, Zach? What colours have you got that you're doing your coasters in? Probably really pretty colours. Which will be good. I'm glad that you're doing them. I'm trying, Lisa. I'm getting better, but I don't think I'll ever be perfect. I'm good with that because even expense coasters knitters still make mistakes. Experienced correct. Yeah. Hey, Zach. Like I say, Rome wasn't built in a day, and you know what? Even though I've taken off on crocheting as of this year, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at anything. The more you practice, the more you get better. And you know, and I'm just happy that you're trying to do it, and you know, you're giving it a go. And hey, yeah, all right, you might make mistakes, but that's how we learn, by the mistakes. The ones that have been crocheting for 30, 40, 50 years, Zach, they still make mistakes. So hey, as long as you're learning by the mistake, that's good. But like you say, we're not perfect. And there wouldn't be a perfect someone out there that's so perfect, both crocheting and knitting. If they are, say they are, I think they need a reality check. Because you'll find they made, the ones that have been doing it for that long, Zach, you'll find they've probably made, when they first started out, they would have made every single mistake. So, and if you don't make a mistake, how do you learn by it? And how do you make it better? So we've got to have the mistakes. But that's good that you keep trying to get better, which is good. And did you give the coaster to your mum to use? Because that would be nice if your mum got your first coaster. And you never know, Zach, when you get more better at it, you might be able to sell your coasters somewhere, make a couple of extra dollars. Or, yeah, extra dollars and whatnot. Because that would be nice if you could make more while you're getting better, and then you can sell them. I have no idea what my neighbour is getting fixed, but it's the third day that they've been in there fixing whatever it is. And the workers are getting earlier and earlier. Mum is currently using it right now for her drink. Oh, good. See, your mum loves it, whether it's got a mistake or not. Are you doing a matching one? Then that way your dad's got one. We'll probably find all over your house you'll have matching coasters to, around your house. That's good that your mum's using it. She loves, goes to show you she loves that you've made something and it's made with love, which is good. That's what you want. So, I'm doing my blankets for that palliative care, and I've done two knit, and they loved it. But now that I can crochet, I'm doing this one for my dad. Oh, beautiful! Now that I can crochet them, I've already got one done already, and it's crocheting is done quick. So use fasting a quick fasting thing. So crocheting a blanket is always faster than knitting it. Took me forever to knit the other two up. So I got cocoa sugar. Not sponsored at all. But if Coca-Cola wants to sponsor me to try their new drinks, I'm ahead. I lost 2.6 more kilos, Lisa. I'm now at 295 LBS. Started out at 340. Well done, oh Zach. Well done. I bet you're feeling good for losing that amount. I'm just gonna put chewbucca on, and then I'm gonna have a drink. But you'd feel good for it, Zach. Oh, I'm so proud of you for doing that. Yeah, I've got to lose a couple more kilos. Yeah, I've got to lose a couple more kilos, um and I'll be right. But it's, hey Margie, how are you? She says, hi everyone. How you been, Margie? West Coast Wednesday tomorrow for you guys, or later on tonight, or you'll be Wednesday later on tonight when I'm nighttime. But yeah, West Coast Wednesday on tomorrow. Margie, I should be home hopefully to watch. Zach said I am cheering Eden on. I know she wants to lose the weight she wants to. Yeah, she needs to lose a fair bit. So yeah, and it makes it harder for her because she hasn't got the gallbladder to be help getting rid of the fat. I'm good. Oh, that's good, Margie. I'm glad that you're well. How's your mum and dad and your hubby? Are they all good too? Hey, Eden, are you around the bus stop? Are you waiting for the bus now? Yes, so far. Okay. Oh, I'm good. I'm doing good. Yes, so far. Yeah. Okay, cool. That is so cool. Are you crocheting anything at the moment, Margie? Hi, Margie. And Eden said, Zach, are you crocheting anything at the moment, Margie? Eden says, hi, Zach. So Eden would be around the bus stop hopefully by now because she didn't answer me about whether she was at the bus stop or not. They're good. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that they're good. That is good that they're well. I like it when everybody is well. Eden said, "Yep, I'll go at the, yep, are at the bus stop. That's good." Hi, Chris. How are you? He says, "Hi, Elisa. Hi, Eden. I'm here in Eden, on from Canada." And Margie said, "Hi, Zach and Eden." Eden, Zach's cheering you on for because he's lost some weight. Now he's cheering you on to while you're doing yours. Hi, Chris, my friend. How are you doing? And Zach and Chris says, "Hi, Zach. How you been? Hey, how have you been, Chris? I hope all good." Hey, Margie, said Eden. I hope everyone is good that's coming to chat. No crocheting at the moment. Oh, okay. You're having a break. Because your shawls that you do are beautiful. I do love your shawls. And the colours are amazing. And Eden said, hello, Chris. Oh, that's okay. Everyone deserves to have a break in their crafts. Thank you. Thank you, Zach, said Eden. Now, everybody is entitled to, just have a break. You have to, don't you? Margie, doctor's appointment went well. I can go back to work February 16th, but first 2 weeks I'm only on 15 hours a week. Then after that, starting out slow. Yeah, he's back off to work, Margie, on February 16th at 15 hours. That's exciting that he gets to go back to work. And just take it easy, Zach. Don't rush back in to doing it. Just take things one step at a time. You don't want to overexert yourself in doing too much at once. We've all got to take our time. Like they say, the tortoise won the race and he went very slow. Margie said, "That's good, Zach. It is good, isn't it, Margie? That's good news for Zach that he can go back to work in just over a week's time. And that would be nice to see. His work colleagues would be glad to see him back doing what he needs to do and been getting better. So once he hits back to work, well, I lost 3 kilos so far. I'll wait until Friday on my official weigh. Yes, that's good, Eden, and you need to keep that off and keep losing. I was off work for 12 weeks. Wow, 12 weeks. That's a long time to be off, but then, you know what, Zach? Your health does come first. Your health is always first. Work comes second. And if you lose your job, it's easy to find another one, but you can't find your another health. So you need to take it easy when you're not well. You need to just, but I can't believe it was 12. It's been 12 weeks that you've been off work. That is a long time. Wow. A very, very long time. But as long as you're getting healthy, good job, Eden. Keep it up, my friend. Yeah, good job, Eden. Keep it up. And before you know it, you're back down to where you want to be. And do more activities and don't overstrain yourself. Thank you, Zach said, Eden. So, imagine Zach's up to his second coaster that he's doing. I had to put my health first, honestly. I was afraid I wasn't going to be around anymore. That's how bad it got. Wow. Well, Zach, yep. Like I said, health always comes before your work. Work, you can always find more. You can always find another job if one doesn't work out, but your health is very important. And I'm sure both of your parents would love for you to keep you around a lot longer. So just look after your health, please. Thank you. Keep up the good work, Zach. Yeah, he's doing good work, Eden. He's doing quite well, and so are you. So I think Eden's off to the movies, aren't you, Eden? You going to the movies, Eden? And what are you going to watch? If you are, she's going to meet her friend. I think that's what they're doing, movies. Eden will soon tell us in the chat. And that's so I'm home alone. I can get into trouble without nobody being here. But yeah, that's okay. I don't mind being home alone because it's nice and quiet and, well, until the neighbours start drilling or yelling. But yeah. But I will be on here for at least an hour and then I'll go down and make myself something to eat. Oh, I worry them too. I didn't mean to. I was mad at my dad at the first for making me go, but now I'm happy he made me go. Zach, I think we've all been there, been angry at one of our parents for making us go to the doctors, but um, I know you didn't mean to worry him, but they worry anyway. Doesn't matter how old you are, your parents will still worry about you. And aren't you glad your dad made you go? Because look what happened. You found out that you had a few little health issues, and the doctor's getting you better. And have a look. There, you're going back to work in about 2 weeks' time. So I think that is an achievement. Thank God for your dad making you go to the doctors. It's good that you went because otherwise, yeah, you would have worried your parents even more if you didn't go. So I'm glad that you did. Exactly. It doesn't matter how much older you'll get, your parents will worry, even when you get older and older and older. So, but yeah. Yes, I'm off to the movies going to see something supreme. Oh, okay. Can't remember the name. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to remember, but as long as you have fun, I'm sure, Lisa, you worry about the kids also, and they're growing up too. But Zach, when you're a parent, you worry about your children. It doesn't matter how old they are, or whether they live at home or live away, or they're going out and about. You worry, you worry all the same. Doesn't matter how old. Oh, do I have to go back? I think I've got to go back now because that's not supposed to be there. I've got to go back now. Um, I'm also sure Margie worries about her kids also. Oh, she probably will. Weight loss is hard when you're always hungry. Ha ha. Yeah, that's always the way, Zach. Eden, you're always hungry when you need to. When that happens, so Zach, I sure do, and my parents do worry about me as well. See, look how old Margie's a little bit older than you, and her parents still worry about her. I've got to unpick my thing because I now got to go back because I have made a mistake. So just as I was getting, that's good, Margie. I'm just glad I got people who care about me. Zach, we all care about you. Like we say, you've got to go and get your health checked out all the time just to make sure that nothing else. Because I'm sure, like I said, your parents worry because they don't want to see you in pain and unwell. They want their son to be happy, healthy, and I'm frogging my word because I made a mistake. So I've got to go all the way back. And it's not a small way to go back either. Um, so yeah, so at least you've got people that love you and care for you and everything. So you just keep looking after yourself and whatnot. So you go back to the doctors in March. Oh, cool. Well, you have to keep letting us know how you get on, and he'll be happy now that you're feeling a lot better. I got to unfrog all my thing. Eden sent a turtle drinking coffee. A tortoise drinking coffee. So now I've got to unpick and go right back to near the start because I made one little mistake and I've got all this yarn to unpick now and then put it back in. It won't take long to do, I hope. Got all that way and now I've got to unpick it all. I've got to frog it and I've got to get it. Then I'll get it all back in. So, yeah. But just as well, I got you guys to keep me company. So parents are always worrying. That is so true, Eden. They do. Parents will never stop thinking, I'll keep updating you all because people keep asking me how I'm doing. Zach, that's because people care about you and they want to see you get better. They don't want to see you sick. They want to see you happy, healthy, and doing great. You on the bus yet, Eden? Has he come along yet? I'm not sure if Eden's on the bus, so hopefully she won't be that far away being on the bus. Could be coming soon, I hope. With a bit of luck. Yeah, I'm back to nearly at the start to restart all over again. Don't know why I did what I did, but I did. Now I'm back at the start doing that all over again. I don't know why I did what I did, but I did. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now I get the yarn back on. Oh dear, not frogging it. Yeah, I had to go back to the start here. Back around to where I was at the start. And now I am putting it all back on again. So it'll probably take me the next half an hour to put the same thing back to where I was when I made the mistake. So mistakes happen, and this is why we learn by the mistakes. So now I just got to put it all back on, and then Eden is on the Eden is on the bus. Eden is on the bus. Hi ho, hi ho. Eden is on the bus. I started singing that in my head. Oh, God. Yes, it does remind you of going to watch the Seven Dwarfs when they sing hi ho, hi ho. We're off to work we go. Yeah, she shouldn't be not until 8:30. Well, you could have walked in that time that you waited for the bus, or walk down to the other bus stop near the school where there's a seat to sit on. The time that you waited for the bus, you could have walked to the shopping centre. CrossFit Delights. Did you walk down to the bus stop at the not too long now? Well, you still got another 6 minutes, Eden. Did you walk down to the other bus stop with the seat? Ha ha, Zach said Eden. Because if your bus isn't till 8:30, you can walk down to the school stop and you'll be able to sit down and you get a few more steps in. But if not, well, you just have to stand there until the bus comes. Do somersaults while you're waiting, Eden, Zach said. I don't even know whether Eden can even do somersaults. She probably can, but I'm not sure about that. No way, man. What about cartwheels then? Maybe you can do some cartwheels going down the street. Or dance your way down the street. Zach said, how about cartwheels? I don't even know whether she can do them either, Zach. She might not know how to. So I would have walked down to the other bus stop down near the school, right outside the school, and in that way at least you've got a chair to sit on if your bus isn't till 8:30. I'm at the bus stop with the, oh yeah, okay, so you've walked down to the school, okay. At least you've got a seat to sit on, that's for sure. Are the kids at the school there, Eden? They all should be there by now, unless some classes start later. But I'm glad you walked down to that one because at least you got a seat to sit on. I think all bus stops should have seats, regardless. So in that way, the elderly can sit to have a seat to sit on. Only 5 more minutes, that's not long. Well, you got 4 now. By the time you wrote that message, you got 4 now. Nope, nope, and nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, nope, nope, nope. You're not at school yet. Okay. Well, the school should be open. They should be there. It's what you call lazy. They'll all come the last minute. Lisa, do you need your playlist run? I can run it tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, that'd be nice, Zach, if you could do that, because I still my hours are slowly climbing back up, and they're slowly climbing back up with the I try and get as many lives as I can done. I fell on my butt. How'd you fall on your bottom? Yeah, and they're annoying. Did you fall over going to the bus stop? And kids are annoying when they're going, especially the kids around at this school. They are so annoying. Well, I hope you didn't fall on your butt, because we don't want to be taking you to the doctors. So, and I got to get into playing some of yours too, Zach, to give you a bit more watch hours to make up for ones that you've missed. So don't forget to put the thummies up, guys, and whatnot. So make sure you're on live chat and not top chat as well, so that way you don't miss nothing. So now I'm putting all the yarn back on. Could you run mine too, Lisa, if you don't mind? Hey, I will run yours too. As soon as I finish with the live, I will get my other iPad and I will start running it once I'm off the live. So then that way you can I'll run some of yours as well. So we can get you some of your watch hours back up as well. Because you need to get yours back up too. So we got a bit of wind to go happening here, so I hope it doesn't get up to the 32. I'll be glad when summer's over and done with. I've had enough of summer. No, I did a cartwheel and fell on my butt. Oh, okay. That's why you fell on your butt, because you did a cartwheel. Well, your bus should almost be with you. I'll probably run yours tomorrow if that's okay. Hey, anytime, Zach, you do it whenever you do it. No rush. I'm not going anywhere and whatnot. So, and Eden's got thumbs up. Well, your bus should be there in a few seconds, Eden, if you're not already on it. And he's not running late. But no doubt he will be seeing school kids will be getting dropped off at school. So, yeah, I'll put my health first before YouTube. I had to choose that. Hey, when it comes time for that, Zach, you better put in your health first and whatnot, and your true friends would understand that and keep supporting you no matter what. So, and I think there's a video I need to watch there that I need to watch, and I think you're doing it with Ian. I think that was the video I seen there that I gotta gotta watch. And Eden said that's a good decision, Zach. Nightbot's asking us again, what's in your cup, please? Remember to hydrate. We've got to keep hydrated, especially in the middle of summer, because when the temperatures skyrocket through the roof, we need a lot more water. And don't forget to drink more during winter and all that as well. So, because we do need to keep our bodies up with our water intake. Seeing that our body is made up of water, so we need to keep feeding the water back in. So don't forget to hydrate. Probably running late. Okay, he probably is, because it's 8:31. So no doubt he'll be late because of school kids. And there'll be a lot more traffic on the road now. School has gone back for the year. So no doubt. But he'll be along soon, Eden. I've been that way. I've been that they are rather have this videos and have me around than more videos and less of me. I agree, Margie. The more people, YouTube's not going anywhere. And I look at it if I can just put a bit of a live up when I can. This is why I do the pop up ones because I don't schedule them because I schedule them, something comes up, or the neighbours decide to yell. So, whereas if I just do these pop up ones, I can pop up when I want to, and I notice, and if he if my neighbour does start yelling, then I tell everyone, well, I've got to go now, and I'll see you on the next YouTube video. So, yeah, I think it's important that we put our family and our health first. YouTube comes second. As long as I look at it, you can get at least a video out, one or two out a week. Well, people will keep coming back. That's how I look at it. I mean, it's good. Once you monetize, you can sort of relax a little bit, but not relax too much. But you know, tomorrow you got West Coast Wednesday, and then you're live on Thursday, I think it is. True Margie, we love you. Yeah, I agree with that. You gotta do what you feel is right, and if your mind and your body's telling you just to, you can still do YouTube but cut back a little bit. Well, yeah, that's what we've got to do, isn't it? I mean, you've got to think of your own health first. You're on the bus now, Eden. Oh, I'm on the bus now. Yay, that's good. And and that so which is good. I was on the bus yesterday. I went to another suburb, had something to eat, looked at some shops, and then come back, wait for the bus to come back, and then yeah. Nightbot's saying, "Let's have some fun, please." Zach, you didn't say what colours you used for your coasters, or not that I seen that you said, or what type of yarn that you used. You might have said, and I might not have seen it. But yeah, I've got a frog in my throat. I better have something to drink in a minute. Just think, Eden, if you walked around to the shopping centre, you would have lost another kilo. But still, at least you're on the bus, safe and sound on the bus until you get to the shopping centre. Um, oh, a light blue. Oh, okay, a light blue. Nice. I do like light blues. I'm just going to plug my computer in. I'll send you a pic, Lisa. Oh, cool. You send a pic and we'll have a look. That would be nice if we can. That'd be nice to have a look. But my phone needs charging first. Hey, you send it when you send it. Don't rush. Please do not rush about sending it. If your phone needs charging, charge it and send it when you get time. There is no rush, honestly. You'll get to it when you get to it. Bus driver is a rev head. Well, you'll be there in 2 seconds then. If he's a rev head. Bus drivers only know one speed, being a rev head. They don't know how to drive properly. That's their problem. As soon as you put a complaint in, they don't like it. Hey, Poppy, how are you? Hi, honey. Hi, everyone. How you been, Poppy? I hope you've been well. It's a bit late for you over in the UK. Or are you in Australia visiting your mother-in-law, the in-laws? Oh, Poppy, do you know Spotlight's got yarn on special at the moment? I think it's still going. I made Margie smile when she saw it. She was happy I finished something. Hi, Poppy, says Margie. Uh, Two shakes of a kangaroo tail. Oh, yeah, Spotlight has a sale on at the moment. Hi, Poppy, said Eden. I think it's $2.40 for the 8-ply yarn and $6 for the 10-ply. I don't know if you are aware of that. Hey, Bridget, how are you? She says, hey, Lisa. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, Poppy, if you're here in Australia. So, Poppy said it's 21:37, 9:37 p.m. Okay. So you're a reasonable time. So Eden says, hi, Bridget. And Zach said, Bridget, hello, how are you? Well, that's not a bad time, 9:37. And Bridget's saying hello to Eden. Are you still crocheting, Poppy? I hope so. Hi, Bridget, said Chris. I hope so. Yeah, I know Bridget's been busy. Oh, Bridget, watched your video with your curtain you did. That was amazing. Hello, Zach and Margie, said Bridget. I had to frog my round, Bridget. And Bridget said, Chris. So I'm putting my yarn back on my round. So now I've got to put it all back on. It wasn't just, hey Lisa, what's up? I'm good, Bonnie, and how are you? It's good to see you. I'm on for a little while at the moment because I need to go. I'll be on till probably 9 o'clock my time if I don't finish early because I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm in the UK, honey. You're making me jealous. I was over in October. Spotlight was a bust. I came home with no yarn, still doing a little crocheting, but hands are still being evil. Oh, no. Well, aren't you glad that you're not over here at the moment with all the Spotlight specials then? So I hope your hands get better for you, Poppy. And October you're over here. Wow. Nice spring weather. And Bridget said Penelope's been working hard today trying to keep me on task. Yay. Hiya, Chris. YTF pieces, Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie, said Eden. LOL, Bridget, just make sure you stay on task. Definitely, Zachary. Hi, Bonnie, said Margie. So have taken up taking less stress on the hands strangely. Yes, it does take less strain on the hands and arms when you knit. But then it depends on what you're knitting, then. How are you doing, partner in crime, says Bonnie. Hello, DOI creation, Teresa, Jeanette. I gotta get you right sometime. Hi, Lisa in chat. I know. Hi, Jeanette, how are you? Hi, Jeanette, I forgot your name, says Hack. Poppy said it was hotter in the UK than Australia back then. LOL. Yeah, well, yeah, because hi, Bonnie and Zach said Jeanette. Well, it would have been in October for you, Poppy, because no, you would have been in autumn. So I mean, is it always warm in autumn for you guys? I'm not sure. And Zach and Jeanette said Bonnie, but yeah, no, we that was our beautiful, nice spring weather. Bit of rain last year in our spring, so thank you, Bonnie. Sorry, I should have known that. That's okay, Zach. Not everybody's going to remember everybody's. Hi, everyone in the chat, says Poppy. Zach, not everybody's going to remember everyone's names. I still got to stop and think sometimes whose name's whose. Zach, we know you aren't right. And Jeanette's saying hi to Eden and whatnot. So thank you for all for coming. Like I said, I'm going to stay on for another 15 minutes because I need to go and hello, you aren't kidding, Bonnie, said Zach, because I want to go and have some breakfast because I didn't have my breakfast yet because I came straight on here to do what I needed to do and crochet while I'm yakking and whatnot. And Bonnie's going, LOL. And then I'll probably come back on later. Not normally, but while I was over, temps were 16 and UK has a 17-degree day, LOL. Oh, okay. So that is a bit warm for. I'm in the trees. I'm peeling eggs. Hey, that's okay. You peel away. Like I said, I'm just going to be on for 15 more minutes and then I'm going to. I am outside TK Maxx. You know, in the time you could have walked outside TK Maxx to walk there instead of getting on the bus. But that's okay. It's -9, feels like -16 degrees, says Zach. That is chilly, but I wouldn't mind some chilly weather at the moment. Seeing our temps are high. We're supposed to get 32 degrees today, which is about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So, and I haven't checked to see what the temperature is at the moment, which I should, which I'll have a look, and I'll look up and tell you guys too exactly what it is. Let me have a look. Well, at the moment we're sitting on 24 degrees, but it's going to get to 33. But I'll have a look at what it is in Fahrenheit for you guys. $73.4 degrees Fahrenheit. I had a yogurt for breakfast. Okay, I told you I'd trade temps with you. Yes, I know. But Mother Nature isn't changing with us, Zach, so which is unfair. She needs to learn to change. I went back to Weight Watchers. I dropped 5 pounds this week. Yay! And Eden's going, yay! That's good on you, Bonnie. That is, you must be proud of that. You'd be so proud of that. Nice, Bonnie. Great work. Between you, Zach, and Eden losing the weight, that's good. Good job for doing that. Well done. I'm proud of all of you for losing what you need to lose. Well done. You'd be very proud, Bonnie. Very, very proud of you doing that. Thank you, Bonnie said. Zach said I dropped 2.6 lbs. That is good too, Zach. Very, very good. Proud of you too. I'm proud that you all have done that. Yay, Zach said, Bonnie. Did you work, um, Bonnie, for being a Tuesday for you? Did you do double house cleaning? You can do it too, Bonnie. You got this. Yep, Bonnie does got this. She certainly does. Anybody that's losing weight at the moment, you've got this, and you know you got this, and you can keep doing it. Just remember, people are here to support you to what you do. I could do with losing a couple of kilos. Way to go, Zach, said Eden. Well, I hope Eden doesn't have me up loud while she's sitting over the shopping centre, being in YouTube. Oh well, they all can hear my voice. but they can't see me unless they look over his shoulder. And then they can subscribe to me. But don't think I'd like any. No, I did at Easy House in the morning and then went to my mum's house and mopped her floors. Oh, aren't you a lovely daughter to mop your mum's floors? Does your mum live far away from you, Bonnie, or is she close? I hope you don't have to drive far in the snow to get to your mum's house. Well, at least you had an easy day today, which is good. And how's Olivia going, Bonnie? I hope she's well and doing good. I hope she's keeping good. So yeah. Oh, I should have a drink of water to help with my throat so it doesn't dry up like it is at the moment. I'll just do this one and then I'm slowly getting the yarn back on my project that I took off. Poppy said I got kicked out of local Weight Watchers. The lady was vile, telling people to stop taking important meds and it affects their weight loss. I would have told her where to go because if you need to have those certain meds, I'm sorry, but um, she wouldn't be telling me to get off my meds because I would have probably punched her one. I'm sorry, but my doctor knows that if I need to have those meds, I need to have them. And then you just got to and if you want to lose weight, you keep taking your medication and you do it the way that you need to do it. So I do Weight Watchers online with the app. Oh, okay. So you don't go to any meetings at all, Bonnie? You just do it all via the app? I have heard people using the app before. I did Weight Watchers years and years and years ago. And I had one lady say, "Oh, you put the weight on." I said, "I don't know how when I'm following your diet." So in the end, I said, "Don't bother. I'm not coming back." Yes, I do have you up and out, haha, making more people subscribe. Well, that'd be good because then they can give me more watch hours to get my watch hours back up again. I need more subscribers, even though I don't, but I want more. I need to take my water pills and blood thinners. Zach, don't ever stop taking them because if you need to have them, you need to take them. And you do the healthy way of losing weight. Not don't stop taking them because they are important to you. And if you need to take them now, you take them now because we want you to be healthy. Yep, yeah. It makes me accountable for when I put everything, and I can find out things in the store. I can scan to see if it's good, how many points it has. Oh, cool. But how do you scan a banana to see how many points you get? Oh, you just hold it up and the picture will do it. We don't condone violence, haha. I wasn't condoning violence, Eden. I'm just saying. If she told me to stop taking my meds, I'd punch her. Remember when I was 200 pounds, I lost 65 pounds with Weight Watchers, but I gained 15 pounds back and can't lose it. So I went back on. Hey, Bonnie, you do what you need to do. That means you've got to do Weight Watchers. Well, you've got to do them. So, and I don't need them, but the lady I was defending did. Epilepsy is not something to muck about with. Yeah, epilepsy is definitely something you don't muck around with. She needs those tablets to help her so she doesn't have one. I would have done the same thing. I would have been defending her too. And she would have been kicking me out. I'm sorry, but if that lady's got epilepsy, those tablets are so important for her to take. We know what that's like, don't we, Eden? I was over 300 pounds, almost 350, and I was embarrassed I got to that weight. Zach, you should never be embarrassed. Sometimes we get to those weights that we don't want to, and then later later down the track we then think, oh, I better start losing. So which is what you're doing, and you've lost all that weight, and you can do it. So now you can slowly lose a little bit more. If you lose it all at once, then you gain it all back again, and more. So just you take your time with losing it. But I agree with Poppy. I would have said something too, because I'm sorry, people that have got epilepsy cannot go without their medication. I don't care whether they're at Weight Watchers or not. But yeah, I would have given her a mouthful. That would be me. I would be, yeah. Don't get me started on that topic. I mean, I know it's after 5 o'clock somewhere in the world, but it's not here. So I just think I'll stick with what I will say. So I'm slowly getting the yarn back onto where I was by talking and keeping you guys company, and you're keeping me company. I'm yet not something to muck around with. It's definitely not Eden. We know that. We certainly know that, because you cannot take not you can't stop taking your medicines for epilepsy. It's my friend has epilepsy. It's nothing to mess around with. Sadly, she passed away at 33 years old on December 2nd. I'm not sure how though. Zach, that's so sad that she's no longer around, but you probably could find epilepsy's probably had something to do with that. Um, but yeah, we know what it's like because Eden did when she was younger, and still gets one every now and again with her migraines. But yeah, we know what that's like. I'm starting my weight loss journey all over again. I'm at my heaviest again. Well, Eden, you know what goes? You don't buy a lot of junk food, and you eat certain foods. You don't. You just eat what you don't overeat. Is what I meant to say. And you eat your main meals, and then maybe a snack later. Again, so I'm sorry about her passing away, though, Zach, and such at a young age too. 33. That's very young. To It could be a number of factors, Zach, to why she has gone. I mean, which I'm not going to say a few of them, but it could be a number of factors to why she has passed away. But she's in good hands, Zach. She's out of pain. She's not suffering. She's not having no more seizures. She is up at the big pearly white gates, and she's having a party like it's 1999. So yeah. So young, said Eden. Definitely so young. Very young. It's. And at 33, you can do it, Eden, said Chris. She can, can't she, Chris? She can do this a lot. If she walks around the shopping centre the whole lot of the shopping centre for a good half an hour every day, that's good exercise. I'm on a lean Christine. Yeah, you got to watch the calories in those ones too, Eden. They may say lean, but yeah, I've got to go. Catch you later. Thank you, Poppy, for popping in. I'm glad that you did. Hi, Thea. How are you? Thank you, Chris. Yes, Eden said. How's things with you, Thea? I hope you're always good. You have perfect timing. You just come in when I'm about 5 or 10 minutes away of saying goodbye. But that's good. I'm glad that you come in. I'll stay on a couple more minutes to allow you some time to be on. Hey, Thea, said Eden. A doctor said my friend would only live till she was 5 years old, but 33 is still too young. Yes, 33 is still too young, Zach, and so is 5. It's, yeah. Fruit and veggies are key when I want something crunchy. I get celery and carrots. Beautiful. And I make dip out of Greek yogurt plain. Yeah, a lot of people use the Greek yogurt to make a dip. I have heard that the Greek yogurt. I love baby carrots and any carrots. I don't mind carrots. They're quite nice. I do don't mind carrots. Hey Thea, said Bonnie. Yeah, I know, says Eden. I know you know, but I'm just saying, we've got to, you and I, we can do this to stop eating the crap that we don't need to eat, which we've been doing. We've been cutting on. Do you have a recipe, Bonnie? Oh, Zach wants to know, do you have a recipe, Bonnie, for your Greek yogurt dip? I am always late here. Lucky in real life appointments, I'm always at least 5 minutes early. Yeah, real life, we're always at our appointments early, and we're always late to every at the party of everything else. That's okay. You're fine. You probably wouldn't know I was going to go live anyway. So, Zach, do you have the packets of ranch seasoning for dressing? Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Eden. Sit there. Yes, we do. Make that make that way the directions as you use plain Greek yogurt. Oh, there you go. Tastes good. I'm glad that we're able to share recipes with each other. So, okay, thank you, Bonnie. Zach, you'll have to let us know how it turns out when you do your dip. You're welcome, says Bonnie. But you'll have to let us know how it turns out. I hope it turns out nice. I like baby carrots better than the regular carrots. Hey, that baby carrots are always nice. If body fat melt like butter, I would look like Barbie. You've got this. I like that. If body fat melted like butter, yeah, I think I'd be like Barbie too, Thea. Hey, Thea, said Margie. I think I'd be looking like Barbie too, but I don't want to be that thing. But Hi, Marge. Hope you are well. Uh, Bonnie, Eden, I hate to break it to you, they are not baby carrots. They cut the carrots to look like that. That's a fact, my girl. Yeah, that's okay. She can enjoy the baby carrots, whatever way they are. So fair enough, says Eden. Hey, who cares what size they are as long as they're a carrot? And you can, yep, says Bonnie. As long as the carrot's nice to eat, I don't care what size it is. Cut it into bits and start eating, which is good. So I have to go and make some breakfast soon. It is 9 o'clock a.m. here on a Wednesday morning. I'm going to make myself some toast with cheese and Vegemite. That's what I will do. But I'll do it in a few minutes because I'm trying to catch up. I don't want to leave it too late having some breakfast late. I'll probably have it for breakfast/lunch. That would be what I'll do. So, but I will go and do it soon. I learned that about carrots at 61 like 3 months ago. LOL. You're a crack up, Bonnie. You certainly know how to brighten people up, don't you? Well, I wouldn't have thought they were just to cut off with the bigger ones. I would have thought they were actually baby carrots. So I think you're teaching everybody something new. So once I get around my corner, I don't want to be super skinny. I just want to be healthy again. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I don't want to be super skinny. I just, like you say, healthy. Is that yes? Eating healthy is good. That's for sure. It is. I don't want. That's what Eden said. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Eden. I thought Bonnie said that one, but yes, no, Eden said that one because I'm concentrating on what I was doing and I didn't read. You and your bedroom, right? Yep. These is nice. I'm about to head to town and drop for one of the girls. Oh, you got one girl working today, have you? I'm an Uber mum mode. Hey, at least you've been an Uber mum mode. At least you know they're getting somewhere safe, and you know they're getting to where they need to get to. But you have a very very good day, Thea, and love to the children and your hubby, and good luck with your oldest daughter getting better. Take care of Thea, and we will catch up soon. I'm so glad that you came in for a few minutes. I always look forward for you coming in, Thea. It's nice. But I'll be going in a minute anyway because I want to go and have some breakfast. So I want to go and enjoy some breakfast or toast with Vegemite and cheese. Hey Suzanne, how are you? Hello, just dropped in. Just donated 10 knitted hats to my local food bank today. Well done. I've got 10 in my bag. Have a great, good day, Sia says, Bonnie. I got 10 knitted hats in my bag ready to go to the hospital. Hi Suzanne, good job, says Bonnie. And I'm trying want to get some crocheted ones in as well to take up. I want to give them a bit of a mixture, depending on how I have my right elbow because I broke it when I was younger, and every now and again, if I have it in one spot, it makes my hand go numb. Hey Suzanne, says Eden. So we'll be going off for some breakfast in a minute. I'm happy when people get the chance to donate stuff, especially the local food bank that you did, Suzanne. I take mine up to the local hospital. I put the beanies in the wellness room, blankets in the palliative care, and other stuff in the foundation room. So yeah, thanks, Bonnie. I use Passion Knit Kelsey Chunky Rib Knit Hat video. Oh, nice, says Bonnie, and that sounds nice. What color yarn did you? What color was your yarn? That you used, Suzanne? We know that you used a Kelsey Chunky Rib, but what colors did you do them in? Were they 10 different colors, or were they, five lots of two of one color? That'd be interesting. Curious minds want to know what your colors were that you used, because I think that well done. Anyone that does donate, well done, because you guys have had a where depending where you are in America, you've had a brutal winter, so yeah, you need it. I'm having an onion bagel with butter and cream cheese on it. That sounds delicious. Well, Chris, I'll be going down to cook myself some toast with cheese and Vegemite because I haven't had breakfast yet because I want to. Bonnie goes, yum. I wanted to get on here, do at least an hour. If I go over for a few minutes, I'm not going to worry. Hey, Suzanne, said Margie. So, but yeah, I'll be going down soon to get mine because I really don't want to be sitting here hungry. Oh, Tom's English muffins are not bad for a diet. Couple of eggs and some meat makes a low carb meal. Ooh, that's good. I use 2 strands of 4-way yarn and I use lots of single strands yarns from my stash. Oh, beautiful. So you're using your stashing your stash down, and then that way, once it's down, then you can buy more. That's what I'm doing. I haven't brought any yarn at all this year because I'm shopping my stash. So then that way I can go and buy new yarn. Well, while I'm not buying, I'm going to be saving my money so I can go and buy heaps of yarn. Yep, less processed stuff, the better. Yeah, that's half the problem because a lot of it now is processed, isn't it? So you're not actually getting what you should be getting. So, but hey, I look at it, if I've got to eat, I've got to eat. But I, you can't help not get away from the process because it's everywhere in the supermarkets. But if you know what you don't want, you don't go for it. I go shopping, get what I need, and then I'm home. Also, need that with a single strand of wool is thick and quick. Oh, I haven't tried wool is thick and quick. I don't know if I can get that here in Australia. So, but I'm doing the same, Suzanne. I'm shopping my stash, so that way I can also get get that down, and then I can go and buy new stuff. I used to have about 6 bags behind over near my wall, full of yarn, and now I'm down to whatever's in my tub. So there's no bags on the floor, but the only bags that I do have on the floor is my bag of lovelies that's got to go to the hospital to sell or give to children, whatever they're doing. Um, some hearts for the spiritual room. And while I'm going, I want to take at least 2 blankets for palliative care. But I want to try. That's why I'm trying to get this blanket done so I can have two, and then I can start on the next blanket. But with my 10-ply yarn, I am using a size 6 millimeter crocheting hook. So the wool is a super bulky 6. Oh, now that would be nice. A super bulky 6. Let's have a look. A super bulky 6 is a super bulky or roving knitting stitches per inch is 3 to 4 knitting or 2 crocheting. Recommended size is 11 and larger. Recommended hook size is an M13 or larger. Wraps around per inch is 9 to 10. There's 109 to 131 yards per 100 grams. Heavy blankets, sweaters, and rugs. Ooh, now that sounds good. Eden said, I avoid the supermarkets as much as I can. Well, you avoid the supermarkets, but you're over the shopping centre to go to the bar. Well, you are going to the movies. But that's understandable, Eden. That is understandable. Not everyone is into going to the supermarkets. I get that. But I get into the supermarket, get what I want, get out, bring it home, and then I don't have to deal with it. So, but sometimes you can't avoid it, and sometimes you can. Like today, I am avoiding it because I don't need to go to the shops today, and I don't need to go out tomorrow until Friday, which will be you guys in America's Thursday night, and then home again, and that's it. Saturday we'll probably do nothing. Stay home. Sunday stay home, and then Monday back out to do the shops again. So if I can stay home as much as I can, well, I stay home as much as I can. So, do you have a Costco down there? We do have a Costco, Suzanne. We've got one that is about half an hour away by car. Well, either way, they're both half an hour. I've got two that I can go to, but I don't. I refuse to pay the $60 membership if I only go once a year. So, but I do have two people that go there that say they'll take me if I have to. So, but yeah, not at the moment. So I will get one. Egg boil some, boil some eggs, put them in a bag, and keep them in the refrigerator. And then you when you want a month, just pop one out of those eggs, hold in your hang out for a while. Uh, hold your hunger for a while. Okay, when you want to eat, eat. month. Ugh. That sounds like a plan, Bonnie. It sure does, Eden, doesn't it? But yeah, Bonnie said. Yeah, we have Costco's, so I haven't been. I mean, I know they got cheap petrol as long as you're a member, and I know you can get good things there. So, but I haven't been. I will go one day, but at the moment I don't need to go. So can't wait for the Sunday lunches. Me either, Eden. Can't wait for our Buddha's Sunday lunches to start up. We just got to get through one more weekend, and then they'll be starting, and then I'll be able to get photos on what we have, and when we walk around and do some videos and do a couple of videos where we're talking. Can't wait for that. That's going to be so much fun. That is. Can't wait to get the photos to show everybody. Saying we're back and everything. That's just going to be so much fun when that comes. Well, just sitting here talking to you guys. I've got all the yarn that I've frogged off back on. So, which means now once I've done this, I'll slowly get going so I can go and have some breakfast because I don't want to be hungry. Not that I'm overly hungry, but still, I still need to go and eat. So, I'll just do this bit and then I'm back up to where I should be. So, which, put you in here. Now I'm back to where I should have been. Should have been doing the rounds if I didn't muck up. Now that I'm back there, now I can put the last little bit on there and then I'll go and then I'll start going. So I think it'd be nice to go to Costco. At least I won't have to go to the airport shop as often. Yeah, that's true. Apparently the fruit's more better at Costco's too, Eden, to what I've been told by Claire from Knitting Club. But yeah. We need a sugar daddy, I reckon. Someone that can take us up there by a car and have a membership. But yeah, I'm just going to do a couple more clusters and then I'm going to go because I put back on what I frogged and now I am back to where I should have been in the first place. So, all right. Yeah, beat in Costco and get a risotto chicken. Risotto chicken, take the skin off. There are no points in chicken. There is with the skin. Yes, we'd be used to a salad for whatever all week long. Makes dinners with it. Oh, beautiful. Do you have an Aldi and Liddy down there? We have an Aldi's, but we don't have a Liddy. Wait, what? The Liddy was going to come here, Suzanne, but it got knocked back. But we do have an Aldi. We've got Costco's. We got Coles, about COLES. It's a supermarket where you can get groceries, and we have a Woolies, and we also have a store called Sarkers where you can buy groceries, fruit and veggies, meat, and that. So yes, we've got all that. We've got one out of the two that you mentioned. So we haven't got a Liddy yet. So I don't even know whether that's even going to come here because one was supposed to come and just be up the road from me, but it didn't come. Yes, Aldi's does have good prices. They're better than the supermarket. They do have great prices in there. So and you don't mind packing your own groceries when you get a store that has. That's why they can keep the prices down because you put them on the belt, unpack, and then you repack, and then it's yeah. I shop Aldi's mostly. Yeah, we used to do most of our shop at Aldi's, but then still had to go into Coles to get the last couple of things. But yeah, I do tend to go into Aldi's. But then it depends on what I'm after, because most times I'll go into algae if they've got yarn going, which they must be nearly due to get some in. So I hope they do, because I got the colours written down to what I need to get. So, but I do that now, Bonnie. We have a shop called Sarkis, and my support work helps me break it apart. Yeah. So yeah. All right. I'm just going to do this one, and then I better get going because I've been on for nearly an hour and a half, and I was only going to do an hour. So, and then I better go down and start having something to eat because I don't want to be hungry. Nice, said Bonnie. So, yeah. My blanket is getting bigger, guys. So, which is good. No yarn in my out. Yeah, a lot of people. When I get yarn in my algae, Suzanne, a lot of when I say where I've got it from, you guys in America say you always let me know that you don't get it. But I think it just depends on. I don't know whether it just depends on. But when I first with the yarn last year, I went last year. The yarn wasn't at my local Aldi's, and I wasn't traveling around to go elsewhere to get it. And then Eden happened to go shopping in May, and um, the in May when Mother's Day was, and she happened to get some. So I was grateful for that. So she brought me some for Mother's Day, and I used all that up. So and Suzanne. Suzanne said, "Beautiful blanket. Love the colours of the blanket." Margie said, "It's better." Thank. Yes. I'm using what they call this is the yarn I can get from. That's why I was saying to Poppy about Spotlight because her in-laws come to are in Australia, but it is called the Four Seasons Spot Saver Template, 100% acrylic, 200 grams, and where did I see? So it is a violet. The same specs is what was in the white as well, but on one of these that I like to use the white in between just to break the colors up so that way you're not getting all the violet. So that is that so far. I don't have much. I'm guessing I don't have much more to go because I measure it up on myself from my just on top of my stomach down, so in that way it gives them a bit of a a bit more warmth for them, and so in that way they get to stay warm. And I did it also in the Pascal colors, the same brand, but it's only 140 grams, not 200. So pretty, you just rocked anything you do. Well, I tried, Bonnie. I really do try. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? She said, hi, Lisa in chat. That's so beautiful. Thank you, Bridge. Well, since I've taken off doing crocheting since the 1st of January, I have stashed, got my stash down really a lot. Hey, Jennifer said, Bonnie, but in this spot saver yarn, I've got two cup. I think I've got three more of the violet to do. I've got a little bit of white plus one more, and then I've got a tweed and a blue to do. Hey, Bridget said, Bonnie, and and I find this yarn always um knits up beautiful for knit or crochet depending on what you want to knits up beautiful for a sorry guys, I'm gonna cut now. Beautiful blankets. So yeah. Eden said I got the yarn for Mother's Day. Hopefully they do that again this year. Yes, me too, Eden. So we'll have to save our money up so we can buy some. Hi Bonnie and Eden, said Jennifer. How are you, Bonnie? Eden said. Bonnie, Eden, you already asked Bonnie that before. Did you forget? Our US care home requests 1 meter by 1 meter lap blanket. Oh, that's cool. And they don't ask they I they don't say the requirement because I don't think they expect it to be. Hello, Miss Bonnie said, Bridget, and I don't think our palliative care staff don't realise that I was doing had brought them in. They were just so grateful that that you can hand a coffee. What? Ian? What are you on about? You mean you can have a coffee? How are you, Richard? Says Ian. But yeah, no, I do it. They don't expect. They don't realise that I'm doing it, and then at the end, Eden was saying, even though they're at palliative care, um, they get the chance when they do pass away. The Eden was saying that the families get to take the blankets home. So I'm watching Judge Judy. She's a real bitc. I love this one. Hey, Bonnie, she she tells you exactly how it goes. And if you don't like it, well then don't turn up there. Yeah, I forgot. That's all right, Ian. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna get going. What is it? I'll wait a couple more minutes and we'll make it an hour and a half while I'm cutting. And then I'm going. I'm doing well. It's been a productive day. That always makes me happy. Bridget, I love it when we get productive days. Oh yes, because then you know you've achieved a lot of work, and it's great when we can have those productive days. So uh, Eden says, "Oh, I love Judge Judy. I used to like watching. I like Judge Judy. Not watched her in ages. We've got a channel on our one of our channels that you can get a lot of Judge Judy. But for me, a little bit of her goes a very very long way. But she's a good judge. She's my hero," says Bonnie. I used to like watching Judge Caprio. Is that how you pronounce his name? He just passed away recently. He was fair and honest, and he was good. Bridget said, "Jennifer, love." So I'm just going to finish cutting this up, and then I'm definitely going. And I may come back later and just do a half an hour one tonight. I mean to say that you can have a coffee. Yeah, I might actually have one with my toast. Make one with my toast. I have to run out and feed Tiny his dinner, then start our dinner. My love to you. Thank you for coming, Bridget. That's fine. I'm going to be heading out now too, anyway. So then that way we all can go and eat, and we all can go and relax, and we all can go and have a productive day all night to what we're doing. But I want to say thank you for all that come in and kept me company, and the lurkers. Thank you, and the replay watchers. I'm so grateful as well. So yeah, so I'll be going to because I really need to go. So I want to go and get something to eat before you guys hear my stomach rumble, and I don't think you want to hear it rumble. So I hope that you all have a great night because I know it's night time for most, apart from me and Eden. Soon we're daytime and Eden's out, and I'm going to go and have something to eat. And I will catch you guys later, and whatnot, and later. So I hope you guys get to join me later if you're up. If I do another live later and you guys are up and about, happy to feel free to drop in and say hi. I'm leaving thumbs and I'm off to bed or something. So yeah, so well guys, I'll catch you all later, and bye everyone, love you all. Love you too, Margie, and thank you for coming in, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Happy YouTube